from this to this. Welcome to the channel. My name is Hero, and I received a video request from a fellow producer asking to show my workflow on how I use Scalar 2 and Melody Sauce 2 together. Let's get into it. Once you have Scalar 2 loaded onto a track, select your scales. I'm going to go to Songs, Hip Hop 4. Let's bind it over here on the right so that we can hear the chords and I can play it on my MIDI controller. That'll work. Drag these out. So just highlight, and I'm just gonna drop it. I'm gonna unbind it so that the chords don't trigger the chords again, and it'll sound like a train wreck if you don't. So I'm gonna take that out, move Scalar out the way, double click the chords. I want these chords to go 8 bars, so in Ableton you just multiply this twice. So click it once, click it twice, and then we'll drag this out. So now it is 8 bars. Load Melody Sauce onto a track. Open Melody Sauce and bring up Scalar as well, so just so you can see the scales that were selected. This is a C sharp minor, so we'll go C sharp minor. Let's select a style. I'm gonna go hip hop and hip hop flute. I don't want the flute to be fast, so let's go medium. Loop length is fine, the other stuff's fine. We'll adjust it if we need, and let's see what it comes up with. Maybe hit it a couple times so you can hear a few different variations. Let's start with the first one. Not bad. We'll try the next one. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. That one's not my favorite. I'm not liking that one at all. I'm gonna hit this one on medium. We'll try to work with this one. Open the Advanced Editor. Let's enable chords mode. And we have, I'll pull this down a little bit. So we have a C minor already there, F minor, F sharp minor, an A major, and a G sharp 7. Okay, so we are now, by doing this, we're forcing each section of the pattern to be in a certain scale, so or a certain chord. So let's go. I added some effects to both Scalar 2 and Melody Sauce, and on Scalar 2 I added BeatSkillz Chorust and just used a preset. And then on Melody Sauce I added Ujam's UFX Reverb, and it now sounds like this. Before we keep going, do you happen to use Scalar 2 or Melody Sauce or maybe some other music theory plugin? And what type of challenges do you run into when you're using them? Let me know in the comments below. Let's get back into it. For the bass, I added another instance of Scalar, and I was looking for a respace, but the closest I could find is in here under synth, called Ethereal Wonders. And that sounds like this. I added some EQ on there, rolled off the highs. I also added knock to give it some saturation and to add some high end. I also added snap heap and used the Trance gate snap in just to give it a little bit of movement on that bass. So now it sounds like this. The drums are coming from this contact instrument Butch Vig drums, and the snare is also coming from that same drum kit. I added a secondary snare, which is my custom Hero home run snare, or snare home run. And then I also added my comping hi-hats. On the kick, I added knock just to give it a little more transient on that kick. Added a little bit of saturation, and I wanted some subbiness for the kick. Before we listen to the final beat, if you found something helpful in this video, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to hear more music production tips, and I'll see you in the next video.